in cosmic psychology, and I want to make this clear. I think the myths during childhood is not studied sufficiently. So I don't claim to know all the answers. I think it's a field within psychology that needs to be explored more. And I also think those myths, and this is not yet an Adler, this is my own original idea. At least I haven't seen it from anybody else. I'm sure somebody mentions it somewhere though. I had a lot of myths and things come into my mind in my teen years when puberty struck me. I didn't do anything to make this happen. It's kind of like in Schopenhauer, he speaks about how the heart beats without you having to tell it to beat. You don't need to construct it. It takes place unconsciously and quite perfectly. You don't need to communicate with your stomach to digest food. In a similar manner, you don't have any say when puberty strikes you, and you don't have a say on its influence. It's something ancient. It's something that seems mystical, though it's not. It's a physiological process that has psychological ramifications. And I know it seems I went on a tangent, but why I brought all that up is that in my young teens, I don't know pre-Siddhartha or post-Siddhartha, but I believe it was pre-Siddhartha. I would have like strange like fantasies in my mind about living as a bum on the street, about giving everything up, about not having anything. I used to even believe, I remember I would look at the world around me, quite a materialistic world, quite a superficial world, and quite a selfish and self-centered world, if I'm honest. And I remember thinking, if only one human being can like not be so egotistical and so self-centered and so foolish, like maybe the entire world can change. And I remember having these thoughts as a young teen. Um, did Siddhartha stimulate and help stimulate some of that, or did it already exist within me? It's something I'm tackling and I'm questioning and I'm pondering a bazillion times over. I think it's a combination of both. I think there was stuff inborn within me that carried these sentiments, and I think that when I contacted and interacted texts like Siddhartha, the Kabbalistic tradition, man, they just awoke, and it was like something got unlocked inside of me, especially once I hit the Kabbalistic text, which I could talk about more of that shortly.